everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Now, if you're new around here, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, you guys, thank God for the internet, because now we don't have to sit here and wonder what men really think, especially about us women, because they simply be telling on themselves. That's why when people be saying, like, take away the microphones and the podcast bros, it's like, no, let them tell on themselves, because most women, unfortunately, are still living under the Disney spell, the Disney love fantasy. So them telling on themselves will actually help some of these women that are still delusional to snap out of it and truly see the reality for what it truly is. Now, in this video, men share secrets about men that might not be known to women. Let's get into it.
3 embarrassing secrets about guys that they do not want you to know. And before I make the video, I'm sorry boys, but I have to tell them. Starting off with number 1, every single guy has a soft spot, but they try extra hard not to show it in front of girls. And I'm talking about every single guy. In fact, the harder they try not to show it, usually the bigger their soft spot is. But the flip side to this is that if a guy's ever showed you his soft spot, this means that he really trusts you. And if he has ever cried in front of you, like especially if he is crying over you, like he's trying to win you back, that man loves you. The second thing is that every single guy will overthink about you. And no matter how secure they act, they are always worried about you leaving them, and they are just overreading every single signal you send them. Like if you have any guy friends, they will automatically assume that you like all of them and are trying to date them. But this is actually a really good thing because it shows that he cares about you. And for number 3, this is probably the most embarrassing of this list. When a guy's alone and he really likes you, he's going to be doing this. And honestly, that's all I'm going to say.
These are the things some men talk about around their homeboy. All the women they slept with, even the married men. Some of them be sleep with different women. They tell their homeboy because he know their business and they know his business. And he know that if they tell on him, he gonna tell on them. So they all comfortable around each other, getting what they want, but hey, keeping it on the low. It's crazy how his homeboy come over your house, smile in your face, knowing the whole time he was at another girl's place last night. They already plotting on who they gonna hit for the weekend. It might be baby mama, or it might be somebody at the club. It might be somebody he just don't know. These guys will run up on anything if it been over. So ladies, I'm just trying to tell you, some of these guys out here, that's how they do. They already be plotting with their homeboy. That's how their homeboy be lying for them, man. And then they be hooking each other up with different women, sharing different women. And it's sad that these men got wives at home, be taking pictures with them, smiling with their family, and the whole time they out there playing with somebody else. The truth hurt.
Now, I've always understood that men are more loyal to each other than they are to women. So I'm not really surprised by the last guy, because no matter how much they, may claim to like you or respect you, no matter how much you treat them like their family, they still will keep things about your man, and sometimes will be involved in things with your man and come back and smile to your face like nothing happened. So this is why I may be nice to them, but I will never make the mistake of thinking with friends or they have my best interest at heart. And as far as the first guy who said if he cries in front of you, he really loves you, I don't know if that is completely true, because some men will literally use tears as a manipulation tactic, like especially if you have broken up with them and they've tried every tactic in the book to win you back. If they see that you don't break, they will resort to tears. So no, I don't agree with that. I don't think if a guy cries in front of you that means he really loves you. Like, these guys be manipulative as hell.
Things men will never tell women, but are very obvious. Oftentimes, if he's never stared or wanted to stare you in the face during intimacy, he's not all that into you. Now, I guess some people like the back way, but if it's done the majority of the time and there's a lack of intimacy the front way, he ain't fucking with you like that. That is sneaky link energy, quick and convenient for him. If it's done consecutively and repetitively, he ain't invested like that. For him, it's quick and convenient, and he doesn't have to go to the extent of kissing somebody that he's not attracted to. And he still finishes. It's like getting 2 birds with 1 stone for him. The crazier part about it is that he'll switch to front ways every now and then, but that's only to keep the facade and the mood up. Because if he catches himself not looking engaged in it, he knows he doesn't like you, but he still doesn't want to lose the convenient cat. If he does, it'll only be like for 2 minutes, and that's only to give you the impression that he's actually enjoying it. Because to him, you're attractive enough to smash on, but anything else? Nope, he doesn't actually like you as a person. Because to him, he doesn't actually like you as a human, he just views you as parts. and he can find parts anywhere. It's just body contact to him. What's ironic is the same man that initiated this will scrub extra hard in the shower knowing that he wasn't into you like that, as if he's wiping away guilt. Because no matter what, that clarity is still inescapable. It's like a combination of regret and guilt. And that clarity will leave them having hightailing out of your crib or have them keeping their distance from you for the rest of the remainder of them visiting you. Y'all notice they keep their distance from you right afterwards the entire time they be visiting you. It's just quick and convenient, even if they're slow paced and it's all on their own terms. They'll be the main ones gassing you outside of life on Snapchat, on IG, on your story. But in reality, they even know deep down that they're not attracted to you enough for them to lay their lips on you consistently. Or even stare you in the face occasionally. And it makes no sense to ask them 9 times out of 10 because they will deny. Go off of their actions. Don't go off of what he's telling you. It's not something you want to deal with for 5 years, let alone 5 months alone, which is already sad. Like if he actually likes you, you don't even got to be aesthetically challenged. He could like your face through your personality if he messes with you like that. If he ain't staring you down, he just simply don't feel invested in it. I don't know if y'all knew this, but you can make a man finish off of your personality even if you're not the most beautiful looking person. But the only way that would work is that he has to want to click with you. Makes no sense to share that energy with somebody who doesn't even want it to begin with.
Want to hear a disgusting secret that men use to cross your boundaries? And I know I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, so I don't know how long the video will be up for. It's called the marathon date, and you have to be cautious of this. Because you might set a boundary. You might be like, I don't go home with somebody on the first night. That's not me. I'm a lady. But what he'll do is he will extend the date. Let's say a typical date is an hour and a half. Sounds about reasonable. But you'll go to one bar, and you'll go to another, and you'll go to another, and it seems all very spontaneous. But it's not. Now, men plan these things out. I used to hear it as the New York loop. It'd be like, I'd hit this spot, hit this spot, hit this spot, and then boom. Before you know it, that 1.5 hour date became a 3 hour date. And suddenly, you feel like you know him so well. Yeah, it would make sense to go back to his apartment. Oh, and that's where they got you.
It's really scary how most men will literally look at you and use you only as a sex object. I mean, if that's all they want, why not be honest? Because it's a lot of people out here who also are looking for the same thing. So why not be honest and find that person instead of lying about your intentions? Or even better, get a sex worker, who will gladly fulfill your needs. But I feel like most of them hate that, they look at women as conquest, things they must conquer, not as actual people. So in that case, honesty is not as fun. That's why I think in order to see a man's true intentions, you must always take your time as a woman. Don't rush into things, because for a man that only wants to hit, there's nothing they hate like a woman who won't rush into it. And it's said that we have to play all these games, but it's the reality that we're living in as women. You have to look out for yourself or you will get used and abused.
Exposing guys' secrets, part 1. I need y'all to stop thinking that a guy stopped caring about you or he stopped loving you simply because he showed no emotions after the relationship broke up or because he went and started thotting around. I promise you, deep inside, we are hurting. But for some reason, there's this thing in guys' heads. It's like, if we show emotions, we feel like we're letting you win. Doesn't make sense, not a fucking all, but it's something we do. Not me, but It's kind of crazy, right? The little thotting around shit that we do, which makes y'all think we don't actually have any emotions for y'all, is the same shit we do to literally help our broken heart. As fucked up as this sounds, when guys are heartbroken, they tend to want to go around and fuck random ass women because it takes our mind off that one person we really care for. So yeah, he still cares.
Oh, do you want to hear another absolutely disgusting secret about men that they definitely do not want you to know? And as usual, this is an absolutely foolproof method, so please pay attention and do not tell anybody that I told you. If you are currently going through a breakup or have ever been through a breakup with a man, I can tell you what his words and actions mean right after the breakup and how that tells you how he actually felt about you. For example, if you guys break up and he says something to you like, I think we should still be friends, or he tries to keep the physical side of the relationship going, this man never loved you the way you actually think he did. If he is incapable of being friends with you, incapable of talking to you, has to block you on all platforms, has to keep no contact, then the man actually loved you. Because there is no man in the history of men who actually has the strength to stay friends with somebody they actually loved the way they said they did.
Exposing the boys. If they text you only at night, they probably using you. Yeah, I know the saying I'm about to say. Anybody that texts you past 12 a.m., it's demon hours. Especially if you see a pattern, they doing this every single day, you're getting used. And I need for you to know your worth and get up out of the situation. He sometimes compare you to his ex in his mind. He'll never tell you that, Majority of these dudes out here really be doing that. They be like, oh dang, this girl with now, she way better than whoop whoop whoop. Or oh, I like when old girl used to do this. I'm telling y'all, if he says he isn't a player, most likely he is. It's 2023. You don't have to look cute no more to be a player. I just want y'all to know that. So if he ugly and he think he doing something because he can, bro, that still don't take the fact you like an ogre. Let's be so for real. If he texts you LOL, LMAO, okay, or cool, he wants to end the conversation. A dude say hot, sexy, bad, fine, attracted to you. And most dudes like a cute body, a girl to be gorgeous, and a beautiful face. If his friends tease you, he mostly talks about you in a good way.
Listen, if you all break up and the best way he wanna deal with it is by going and sleeping with a bunch of other women, that is still an immature man, okay? Because some women might be happy that, oh, he's still thinking about me, he still cares, he doesn't care about them. Like, yeah, but if he's still using other people, literally further causing hurts and using others to deal with his own pain instead of dealing with it by himself, he's still toxic. And any man that says we should still be friends after breaking up is a man who simply want to continue using you for either his emotional needs or his physical needs, or both. And the one that calls after 12, well, like, girl, you are obviously a booty call. Like, you are obviously his booty call. And what is sad is that there are women out here who will know that they want something more serious and something more than just that from a man, but they will still settle. They will still put up with being treated that way.
Exposing the boys. If he posted you on his public story, he probably blocked other girls from seeing it, or you're probably the only one seeing it. Ladies, men are catching on. They know that you don't like it when they don't post you. So you know what they're going to do? They're going to block the girls that they were interested in from seeing their stories. So they may think that he's either single, or, you know, if y'all don't work out, he can slide back in there and put her back on the story. Or, number two, what they might do is they might post you on the public story, but you may be the only one that sees it. Number two, if you put them on pause while you're on FaceTime, he is going to think that you're talking to another man. It's just something about a man's, like, overthinking and a little bit of insecurity where it's like, damn, your phone's buzzing or you put me on pause, you're probably talking to somebody else. It's called FaceTime for a reason. Number three, if they go to bed earlier than usual, they probably need a little bit of a break for you, need a little bit of a release, or they're talking to another girl. They're giving another girl attention. And I mean, I just wanted to make y'all aware of that. I'm sorry. And number four, boys love girls that's shorter than them, especially for some reason 5'4". They love feeling taller, empowered. It gives them an ego boost. I don't know. Don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger.
Oh, would you like to hear another absolutely disgusting secret about men that they definitely do not want you to know? And as usual, this is an absolutely foolproof method, so please pay attention and do not tell anybody I told you. This is going to be very hard to hear for any of you who are currently in denial. AKA, you're in a situation that you're desperately trying to save. Here's the big secret. If the man that you're currently with can be tempted by another person, whether it's liking someone's stories or someone flirting with them when they're out and they don't resist it, whatever the case may be, if they entertain it, they simply don't like you enough. As I am telling you right now with 100% certainty, as a man, we do not get tempted when we are fully invested in the person that we're with. There is no line that someone is going to use on us. There is no peak level of hotness that is going to move our eyes over if we are with the right person. The person that we are with, when we are with them, is the hottest person on planet Earth. If you are in a situation or even a relationship, God forbid, you're struggling and worrying about keeping your man's attention, that is the wrong man. Yes, you should also keep them interested. But if another woman can come along and tempt him out of it, let him do you the favor. Let him be tempted and be with that person and find the person who's not going to be tempted to leave you.
Secrets that boys wish you didn't know. We get butterflies down there when you touch us on our stomach or our waist. And I'm not going to elaborate much further because I'm not trying to be deleted. The way you hug a guy really tells him how you feel about him. Whether you just give him a little side hug or you give him a big hug with a squeeze, believe me, it tells a lot. When he says goodnight, he's not going to bed. He's only saying that because we know that you're going to go to sleep way faster than us. Most of the time, we got whole plans waiting for us after you go to bed. We constantly check your Instagram followers and Snap score. But especially who you're following, because why are you following people while we're together? You can check who is stalking you by hitting the arrow in the bottom right corner and then hitting either Instagram or Snapchat. Any guy that appears on the list of people that pops up is obsessed with you. When a girl is shy, we find that attractive, just throwing that out there. We expect your ex to be blocked on all social media and phone number. And this goes both ways, because if you're still keeping in contact with your ex,
Yeah, most of these are giving. They are insecure, they don't know what they want, and they are not ready for a serious relationship. So women, wisen up, have standards, and have boundaries. And protect yourselves, okay? So yeah, that's the video, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe and like for more content. And don't forget to drop your comment down below when you're done watching the video. And let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on the next one.